Downtown roaming with the whole clique. Know we all gon' snap like it's so 06. Oh shit, it's the yellow rod ghost link. I don't halfway shit, I want the whole thing. Still fucking bad news and my knuckle tattoos and
Alright guys, so I decided that for just to change it up a little bit, to make a video of like a question and answer type of video, and this is one of my best friends. His name is Jonny. He's now a sophomore at Northeastern. He went to Greece last year, had a lot of cool experiences. If you go to his channel, actually, it'll be linked in the description below.
Come check me out.
Yeah, he has great videos up right now. He just started. I think he's sitting at 11 subscribers right now, so if we want to boost that up. I'm trying to get to 100. I'm at 57, I believe. So we're both trying to hit that 100 mark, and I thought it'd be a good idea to have a collaboration with one of my best friends. And since he's in college and since I'm a senior in high school, I thought this video would be very beneficial, not only to learn more about each other, but to help you guys out if you need it. So just to kick this off, the first question I have for you is, now that you're a senior, or now that you graduated, what is one thing you wish you did as a freshman?
I have to say, like, one thing that I wish I did when I was as a freshman, I really wish that like I opened up as myself more. My senior year, like, I did a lot of things. You know, I played soccer. I was involved in a play, and I'll elaborate on that a little bit more later, I guess. But I mean, just a solid answer for that is, I just wish like I was myself and I was comfortable with myself, because I mean, it doesn't matter like who you are or what your interests are. You're gonna find people that you can vibe with and that you're gonna be good friends with no matter what you do in life. And I wish I was just myself, so I had those friends earlier on in my high school career.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
One thing to ask you about, just to build off of that, is when you played soccer all 4 years?
Yep.
When you were a freshman, were you hesitant to like really like go out there and like experience being yourself in front of the older kids in soccer, like really get involved with like the team or like at outings and stuff?
I mean, I'm blessed because the high school I went to was pretty good in that aspect, and especially the soccer program that I went to, it was really, really good in that aspect. But yeah, I mean, I guess there was always that timidness. Like, I wasn't myself. I was from freshman year to now. It's been like what, 5 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've changed a lot as a person, both physically, mentally, emotionally. So yeah, obviously there was that timidness, but it wasn't as severe as would be for, I don't know, maybe some other people in other circumstances, but it was definitely there.
This is just building off, like, what sports did you play? Obviously you played soccer. And how did that impact your life as a high schooler, and how did those lessons from soccer impact you now as a sophomore in college?
That's a good question. I played soccer. I was going to try out for volleyball my freshman year as well. And then I compound fractured my pinky, which kept me out for 2 months. I broke a pinky, kept me out for 2 months. So that dream was crushed. But yeah, I just stuck with soccer, and after that I figured, you know, why not just stick to one thing?
Yeah.
So I stuck with soccer throughout my entire high school career, and I was blessed enough as a senior to be captain of the varsity team, and we ended up, you know, doing very well.
Oh, yeah.
Made it to the state semifinals. You know, we won our conference. What it taught me though is that it taught me how to be a leader, like on and off the field, because our program, especially when I was a senior and the seniors around me and all the varsity kids, is we made sure that didn't matter what team you played on, didn't matter what level of skill you had, we wanted you to feel part of the family.
Yeah.
And I really, really like that aspect. Like, if you're friends with me or if you're affiliated with me and you bring positive vibes and I bring positive vibes back to you, I want you to feel like you're a family member of mine. And I feel like that's been able to strengthen a lot of relationships I've had. I've been able to go to a different country and live there for 3 months, and I still have friends that I talk to almost every day because of that. And I mean, the program taught me not only how to be a leader, but just how to be a really good person, and how to enjoy every moment that you have, because you never know. Like, when it was over, it was the most heartbreaking thing, because it was that senior year was the most fun I've had, I think, ever. And well, not ever, but definitely ranks up there.
Yeah.
But it just taught me how to enjoy the moment, I guess.
So building off of that, because since you played so many sports and you probably did really well in high school that I know of, what was one lesson that you learned about stress from outside problems and life problems, and how did you balance it with school-related stress, like academically and the tests and stuff?
How did I balance it? Like I said, soccer was a big thing for me, and when I stepped into that school, when I stepped into high school, and when I stepped into that environment, I just kind of like, I don't know, I channeled all of my energy into where I was at that exact moment. I've always been like a live in the moment sort of person, but I made sure that I did that and I focused all of my energy into that, because when I did that, my mind was so fixated on being in school and doing well, either academically or athletically, that I forgot my outside stresses, and all those, you know, kind of went away as my goal was in front of me and I was able to achieve that. And by achieving those goals, I was then able in turn to cure some of those stresses that I had.
Yeah.
So if you're able to, you know, focus on something, find something that you really like, and you fixate your mind on doing that and progress and get really good at that, not only is that going to give you an escape from your stresses, but it can also cure some of the issues that your stresses that are your stresses.
Yeah, definitely. And one last question is that if you can give any advice to anyone in high school regarding of grade freshman to senior, what would that one piece of advice be for them to hold on to?
Like I said, you just be yourself. You really just. It sounds corny. Everyone says it. You know what I mean? Like everyone's like, "Ooh, be yourself. That's all you have to do."
Yeah.
But truly, from the bottom of my heart, like, I've changed so much as a human being, and I took that with me, and I went into college, and I was myself. I always am myself now, and I refuse to change who I am as a person to accommodate those around me.
Yeah.
What you're gonna realize is high school right now means everything to you. Where you are in life, you could be in college, you could be in high school, you could be in middle school, you could be in a work field. Doesn't matter where you are. Where you are at that moment means everything to you, and I understand that. I've lived it, I've seen it, I've breathed it, I eat it, all that fun stuff. What were we talking about? Be yourself. You have to be yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you're yourself, good people are gonna find their way into your life.
Yeah.
Like that's how you found your way into my life.
Exactly.
I go around and I try to bring a positive energy where I go, and you know I like to sing, so I took part in a musical, and I'm very good friends with people that, you know, I would have never met if I had never done that. But that's a part of me that I didn't, you know, release to the world until my senior year, and I wish I'd done it sooner.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I had released who I was as a person sooner, and that's really just what I want to leave everybody with is make sure you're yourself, because good people will find their way into your life.
All right. I think we learned a lot about you and a lot about things to help not only now about me, but help other people going through some things, maybe some freshmen worrying about what they're going to do in high school, or people my age or seniors that still don't know how to figure it out. And I think you gave a lot of good advice, and I think we learned a lot about you. And, well, I mean, that's the end of that video right there.
Good stuff, man.
Oh my holy moly, people act like my homies when they want some kind of benefit just so they could live better, yeah.